present to everyone. Oh, it's totally. Good morning, everyone. I want to say first, before we even go into the intro music, I apologize for the inconvenience the last couple days. We'll talk about it in just a second here. Let's get it going.
Good morning and welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout. Your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. Once again, I would like to apologize for the inconvenience yesterday and today. It looks like the webinar, or the day before yesterday, the webinars have not been reoccurring. So I apologize for you guys not getting the emails. I've actually talked to the creator of Webinars on Air and literally just got a message back from him already. So I'm going to take care of this issue. The reason that I'm apologizing to you guys is because we have a special day the last couple of days. We had a guest host yesterday. Mr. Rod Davison came out and helped us with Tech Tip Tuesday, and I didn't want you guys to miss out on that. On Wednesdays, as many of you know, by now a lot of you have been hanging out here, and you know that on Wednesdays we have Powerhouse Wednesday, right? We kind of coined this phrase Powerhouse Wednesdays way back, I don't know, it's been a few months now, probably a couple of months ago, when one morning we invited a bunch of different people to do some guest hosting here on Free Daily Coaching, and all of a sudden Felicia Mupo came out one day to guest host, and one day she came out and everyone on the call was like, did someone just release the Kraken? Is there a dragon going on? Because she was breathing fire, and not in a bad way, guys, in a good way. She just came out with massive passion and really just blew everyone away. And what happened was people were like, wait, is Felicia going to come back and do another webinar? Because she was powerhouse last week. We wanted to, she got cut short. What happened? There was some technical difficulty or something. So what happened was that evolved into our weekly Wednesday series on Free Daily Coaching being a Powerhouse Wednesday. And so I want you all to know and be guaranteed that every single day, Monday through Friday, this occurs. This happens, okay? There's usually an announcement if the call is not going to happen. If someone's going out of town, if there's traveling, if there's an event or something, you will know in advance. If there's ever a problem, like this morning where it says, hey, the webinar's over, hey, registration's over, just reach out and let someone know. Like you did this morning, you'll find the link and know that someone's going to be here. Okay? Someone is going to be here for you. That's what Free Daily Coaching is all about. And I can guarantee you every single Wednesday, Mrs. Mupo is going to be here to give you some powerhouse stuff. I can guarantee you that because she's already telling me on Monday what she's got set up for Wednesday. So I'll already know, guys. If she's not going to be here, we're going to know already by Monday. So don't worry. If she's not here for some reason, if she's got a hockey tournament or the kids are going skydiving, or maybe I know there's going to be a week when they're coming out in the winter, they're going to be out here in Colorado doing some winter activities. So if that happens, we'll have a guest host. I'll be here. Someone will be here at Free Daily Coaching to take care of you. Now I'm going to make one announcement. We're going to turn the reins over to Felicia. Remember, tonight is industry-wide webinar night. Okay, what does that mean? One of the longest running webinars in our home-based industry that's gone on continually week after week after week after week after week is happening again tonight. The reason I'm so excited about this is your opportunity to be able to present this platform that many of us are already using to so many different business opportunities. And I mean opportunities, business opportunities in the sense of not just home-based business, but imagine your friend that's a realtor. Imagine your friend that runs a construction company, someone that runs a local law firm, a spa, a local masseuse, a chiropractor, anyone that's in business that wants to keep in touch with their customers. Tonight, at 9 p.m. Eastern, My Lead System Pro is actually unveiling with Mr. Troy Allen. Wonderful guy. If you haven't met him, you want to check him out. Really, really, really smart guy. Knows his technical little gizmos. Is going to show you how simple and how efficient our new client relationship management tool is that's built into My Lead System Pro. So at the end of the webinar, we'll shoot you guys off over there to get registered. I want you guys to all, if you haven't been there before, go check out a Wednesday webinar. It's super exciting. There's always fun stuff going on over there. So go check that out. And now I want you to shut off your phones, shut down your cell phone real quick, turn off Facebook. You can go do the announcements at the end. If you're just finish up your Facebook real quick, tell everyone that you're about to jump on here with Felicia, and then boom, shut Facebook down, shut your Skype down. Get your paper and pencil, guys, right? Like, listen, guys, you should have stuff like this on your desk, okay, when you're done. Okay, these are notes that I'm taking. This is for my morning reading this morning while I'm reading, okay? You guys should have notes, right? I got all kinds of, this is like, you guys are talking, I'm taking notes. I know, that's a crazy one. That was a, you don't want to see when I start drawing pictures because I'm not a drawer.
Circle, matrix, whatever.
Yeah, that was a funnel matrix. Everything's pouring back into the thing. Get out your notebooks, get your pen and paper ready, guys. Rub your hands together, get some warmth, do your snaps, do whatever you do in the morning to get into your mindset, into that good learning place and that right state of mind, because right now you're about to take a little journey, okay? And it's not, this is going to be a growth journey right here that you're going to take, okay? So I want you to get ready to take it, soak it all in. Let's take them away, Mrs. Mupo.
All right, cool. Thank you, Bert. Thank you. So excited to be here this Wednesday morning. All right, so I've got really something fun this Wednesday morning. It's going to be a two-part series because we just don't have enough time on one Wednesday to cover everything on this topic. And there's a couple of things to this. So first of all, hopefully y'all saw my post in the Free Daily Coaching group this morning. There is a sheet to go along with the conversation this morning. So you can just grab a piece of paper if you want to, or you can go to the files section of the Free Daily Coaching Facebook group, or I've just put a link over in the chat. I don't know if it's clickable though. It doesn't look like it maybe is not clickable. But anyway, out on my Facebook post, there's a link there where you can download this little sheet to follow along. If you don't have it, no big deal. Just grab a piece of paper and we can draw it on a piece of paper for you. So first, I want to set it up. What this talk is about is placing you in your rightful place in your life, placing you on the throne of your life. You are the king. You are the queen. You know, whichever gender you're picking, but you know, I'll choose to be the queen. But you are the king or the queen of your life. You rule that life. You have complete control over what it is that you do, what it is that you accomplish, what it is that you let fall by the wayside and deem not important in your life. Nobody else controls that. You're the king or queen. And there are 4 distinct pillars to your throne. So there's 4, pedestals by which your throne is hoisted up on. Your throne can continue to go higher and higher and higher as you balance your life, as you balance those pedestals, because your life can never go higher than any one of those individual pedestals. So making sure that they stay balanced and lifting up on a consistent basis is going to allow you to lift that throne of your life higher and higher. So this is the document. Oh goodness, it looks like I printed it on the back of a birthday invitation. Kind of funny. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know how I sucked it back in there. But anyway, we're going to go to Avery's birthday party. And this document, let's see if I can get the whole thing. There we go. I got the whole thing in there. That's the document to download. So if you didn't download it, no big deal. You can see it's not that complicated. Just take out a piece of paper and draw a big, cross in the middle of it and leave the title section open. Because in that title section, what I want you to put is, in the next 12 months, I want to. So across the top of your page, just put that title, in the next 12 months, I want to, and then leave it open. The idea is to think through the 4 pillars, the 4 pedestals of your life, categorized in, for each, or 3 different or 4 different sections, and we'll go through each one of those sections today and discuss what we can put into each one of those pedestals, what we want to think about in creating that ultimate throne for our overall life. Now, that's going to be a little bit of a takeaway for you, because today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about each one of those 4 sections. Then next week, we're going to come back next week, and we're going to work on reverse engineering those sections, each one of those sections. So that way, and I dated this document for you, so I dated it the 22nd, which I think may have actually been yesterday. Today may be the 23rd, but that's okay. We're close enough. You won't be off by a day. But when you look at that document, when you put it together, stick it in your drawer, pull it back out in a year, I would absolutely love to connect with you then and see the things that you put on there when you said, in the next 12 months, I want to. When we can reverse engineer that, bring it down to bite-sized chunks, so that way, over the course of the next 12 months, you actually achieve your goals in each one of these pillars of your life. So in that first section, the way I have it drawn out is in the upper the upper left-hand corner. I have financial. So what are the financial goals that you have for yourself over the next 12 months? It could be, do you want to earn a certain amount of money? Do you want to earn a certain amount of money, maybe even in this, home-based business or small business space of why we're all together on this call? Or is it overall from a family? But keep it to things that you can personally affect, that you have absolute control of it. Is it what you want to earn? Do you want to help, say, 5 other people earn a certain amount of money? Or do you want to maybe help 5 other people earn a certain rank in their business, and they're part of your business? Is there something that you want, some monetary thing that you want? And I'll tell you what's on my list. Right now, for any of those of y'all that have visited me, I drive a huge SUV mommy mobile. It's very nice. I love it, but there's zero fun to it. That's not a fun vehicle. On my list right now, I want a Rubicon. I want to go back to the Jeep. I had a Jeep Wrangler before kids when I lived in downtown Chicago. I loved that thing. I went off-roading and just had a ton of fun in it. I would love to have my Rubicon back. What can I do to earn that Rubicon? And then breaking it down. We'll work on breaking it down next week. But how much does it initially cost? What's the insurance on it? What's the maintenance on something like that? How many upgrades and add-ins am I going to put into that? But anyway, that first section is financial. Think through what it is in your life that you can affect and the goals that you want to accomplish over the next 12 months in that category. The next one is health. Paying attention to your health, because honestly, if you don't have your health, you've got nothing else. None of these other categories matter if you don't have your health. You don't have your health, you're not here. You can't help other people until you take care of yourself. So is your health that maybe you want to live a gluten-free life, a paleo diet? You want to, lose a certain amount of weight. Do you want to eat breakfast every morning? Even those of y'all that know me, I get a smoothie pretty much every morning, but that's an important part of your day that most of us overlook because we get up and we start running so fast. But it's important to your health that you have a nice balanced breakfast, something to really jumpstart your day, and that you are eating properly, throughout the day. Let's see. Your health is also tied into your mental, your mental health. What are you doing that is building into taking a vacation, taking some rest time, taking a stay vacation, anything like that that's building into your mental health. It may be a little different than personal development, because we'll get into that in just a minute, but making sure that you're staying grounded, making sure that that you're in a happy spot. You're not pushing yourself so hard in your business, for example, that no longer are you a happy person. From now on, you're just a stressed out person that is really unhealthy in the way that you're thinking about your life. And for some of us, it's to get more sleep. I know I'm online really late sometimes. I'm online 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Well, not that late. That's when Bob wakes up. But I'm online at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning communicating with people. Then again, have conference calls that are starting at 6:15 my time in the morning. Those particular days, I don't get any sleep. But does that happen every single day for you? Or are you focused on making sure that you're keeping your health in line, so that way overall you are getting the rest, you are getting the sleep that your body needs to be helpful? Now the next section I have is spiritual. In spiritual, what I really mean by that is that's where your personal development comes in. Are you reading a chapter, or are you reading 10 pages of a good book? A good book, something that's pouring into you, something that's growing you as a person, something that's stretching your mind and really helping you think, something that is educating you, but not just educating you, but making you ultimately a better person, so you can turn that around and you can pour that love, that knowledge, that power, that all of that into other people that you come in contact with. Having the spiritual part of your life balanced also is your meditation. Just your meditation, going back and spending some time with yourself, spending some time in your own mind, spending some time doing your daily affirmations in your gratitude, taking out a piece of paper, and I've got mine buried down here a little bit. I wrote it in pencil, so you can't see these so well, but it's, goodness, it's day after day after day of the I am statements and the gratitude statements. Do you have that close by? Are you dedicating just 5 minutes a day to sit back and let yourself tell yourself how great you are? Because you are ultimately great. You're powerfully unique. You've got skills and traits that nobody else has. Highlight those. Embrace those for yourself, and be willing to tell yourself and allow yourself to celebrate in those that you are strong, that you are powerful, that you are beautiful, that you're the king, you are the queen. You control your space. You own this throne. You've got complete control over that. So that's what I mean by the spiritual part. And I'm hoping I'm not getting called here because I'm seeing Facebook stuff. But that's the spiritual part of it, and just pouring into yourself, listening to those audios. Listening to the audios instead of listening to the news. Listening to the audios instead of listening to the radio. Yes, Nancy, being grateful that you're here, dedicating the time to the freedailycoaching.com call. This is a very powerful community that we have. I am so blessed that y'all, that we all tap into this, that y'all are here, that I have the opportunity to get to know y'all, and really partner with you. And the love that you've poured on me, the love that we pour on each other is so crazy powerful. It's unlike any other. So making sure that you make the commitment to be here is great. Now the fourth category is relationship. That relationship is your relationship with others. Yes, in the spiritual part, in the health part, we've really got the relationship with ourselves. Understanding who we are, understanding what, who, as Bert's mentor shares it, understanding who we are and what do we stand for. That's the spiritual part. That's the health part for ourselves. But then also the relationship part. Are you dedicating the right portion of your life to the relationships that you have in your life? Whether they're your kids, your parents, your family, goodness, your spouse, the people that you've come in contact with in this community. It's very easy in an online world to get completely wrapped up in our online world. Find ourselves behind the computer, maybe even hiding behind the computer day after day, hour after hour, while we look out the windows, and I've got windows on both sides of me, while we look out the windows of our homes or of our offices, and we watch the world pass by. Our friends are out there. Our kids are running by. They're growing up. They're moving on. Our spouses are doing things. They're living life. Are you committing yourself to make sure that you live your life with them, not just as a bystander, not just watching the life pass you by because you're solely and completely focused on any one of those pedestals, any one of those pillars that's going to bring up the throne of your life? Now, a little confession here. I personally am not great at the relationship side. I personally stack a lot of my chips and a lot of my weight over to the financial side. I can pretty well tell you where I want to go from a business standpoint. I can pretty well tell you how much money I want to make. I can tell you how many people's lives I want to affect from a business standpoint. That part is easy for me to do. When we come back to this sheet, and if you didn't download it, like I said, no big deal. It's out on the free daily coaching under the file section. You can grab it if you want to. You can completely make your own. There's nothing special about that sheet. I just wanted to make it a little easier for you. There's, you know, when you get up to that financial section, that's a breeze for me to fill out. When we get to the spiritual section, when we get to the health section, when we get to the relationship section, that's the part that really makes me think. That's the part that really makes me grow and stretch and wonder, am I really willing to put this down on paper? Am I really willing to commit to doing these things over the next 12 months? Am I willing to break down what it takes to achieve those goals over the next 12 months and actually do them on a daily basis? Because here's the deal, when you're trying to build a relationship with someone, whether it's somebody that you already know, like your family members or your siblings or your kids or your spouse or whatever, you can't wake up on day 364 and say, okay, well, our year's almost up. Let's have that relationship now. It's a bits and pieces all along the way. On our health, we don't want to wait until we're diagnosed with some sort of condition. We don't want to wait until we have that heart attack or that stroke because we've stressed ourselves out on the financial side of achieving those hardcore goals that we haven't taken care of our health. We haven't eaten properly. We haven't exercised. I mean, just going for a walk around the blocks with your kids or with a friend just to have a conversation covers so many pieces of the overall pedestals and pillars of your life. But are you willing to commit to that? Are you willing to put it down on paper? And I know y'all are gonna laugh at me, but you know, it's never very far. It's never very far from arm's reach. I've got my day planner. And I've got my things on my calendar. You know, it's all planned out. It's all planned out days in advance. You know, so you know, don't judge me. But am I willing to block out 2 hours of my not schedule calls? I will not attend another webinar that I could do at another time. I will not be on something else that I don't really need if it is going to make me fall out of balance in one of these pillars. Because think about it. Your throne, just like the throne that I put on the bottom of this sheet here, your throne is balanced on 4 separate pillars. The seat of your throne can never raise higher than any one of those pedestals. it will always stay down to the level of your lowest pillar, to the level of your lowest pillar and pedestal. So that's the exercise I have for you over the next 7 days until we come back together again next Wednesday. And next Wednesday, what I would love to do is have you fill out that sheet. Again, the categories that you would fill in there. Across the top is, over the next 12 months, I want to, and stop right there. The 4 boxes that are listed there. There's financial, there's health, there's spiritual, and there's relationship. See if you can't put at least 1, ideally 3 things in each one of those categories. Because what we're going to do is we're going to come back next week and we're going to reverse engineer those categories. I'll probably share some of my personal ones with you, so that way we can go through the exercise live and you can see what it's like to break this down and to bite-sized chunks, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever it is. Break it down to bite-sized chunks. That way, in a year, when you pull this out, and it is October the 23rd of 2015, no longer will it be what is it that you want to achieve over the next 12 months. This will become your checklist for what did I achieve over the last 12 months. And it's a point of celebration. It's a point to celebrate those wins, those accomplishments that you've had in life, so you can reflect back and go, goodness, I really did impact my life. I really did impact other people's lives so deeply over the last 12 months, and this is exactly how I did it. You can go back and you can see those steps. So with that, that's all I have to share today. I hope this was powerful for you guys this morning. I hope this was moving for you. I dearly, dearly hope that you take a few moments over the next 7 days and jot some things down in each one of those categories, so that way when we come back together next Wednesday, we can really dissect it, and I have the opportunity to celebrate with you over the coming months as you turn those into from I want tos to I have and to I dids. So with that, Bert, are you still here, dear? If so, I'll hand it right back over to you.
I am. Awesome stuff this morning. Guys, I want to encourage everyone to remember to be here next Wednesday for part 2. It doesn't help if you only come to the first half. I mean, it is, of course, it's beneficial. But if you want to get the maximum benefit, you want to geez, I can't even talk this morning, right? You want to participate in both halves. You want to be fully plugged in. You want to get the entire training. So be here again next Wednesday to get the second half of this particular module, right? Of this particular training. There's another half. There's another level to take this even deeper. And next Wednesday we'll be doing that. This afternoon or this evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, guys. Wednesday night webinar. We're going to talk about client relationship management tools. If you are not a member of My Lead System Pro, talk to whoever has introduced you to My Lead System Pro. Grab a trial. Come check this out. This is a really, really exciting time. This allows you to really reach out and touch so many different types of businesses. So I'm going to shoot you guys over the link. Don't worry. If you're already a member of My Lead System Pro, you can go get registered. It doesn't matter if you use this link. It'll still tag you to your person. Everyone that is already, if you're already be tagged to your person. If you're not a member and I didn't bring you here, if someone else invited you here, just go ask them. They'll tell you their link. They'll give you their link to go get registered tonight. You could register up for the webinar. You definitely want to be here. The first 20 minutes, they're going to break down this client relationship management tool really quick and nifty so you can see it. And I know that this is something that you're all going to want to see. So I'll shoot you guys over there. Thank you, Felicia, for a wonderful morning. And we'll see everyone else this evening or tomorrow morning here on freedailycoaching.com. Bye-bye. Tucker did a flyby, a little walkthrough there.
All that. I've never seen Tucker.
Tucker doesn't usually. What are you doing, Tuck? you doing, Tucker boy? He doesn't usually chill with me. I mean, he does, but he does. Eugene gets all the attention, so.
Aww.